Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Earthwise, a podcast where we explore the fascinating world of science and the environment. Today, we are diving into the topic of red tide, a natural phenomenon that can have significant impacts on coastal ecosystems and human communities. Now, let's start off with the basics. What even is red tide? Red tide is a harmful algal bloom caused by a microscopic organism called Carina brevis. These algae produce potent toxins that can affect marine life and humans. When these blooms occur, they can discolor the water, often turning into a reddish-brown hue, hence the name red tide. Red tide can have a variety of negative impacts. It can lead to kill fish, as the toxins paralyze and kill marine organisms. Additionally, the toxins can be asterilized, causing respiratory problems in humans, such as coughing, sneezing, and watery eyes. Scientists are actively researching ways to mitigate the effects of red tide. Some of these strategies include clay dispersal. This involves spreading clay on the water surface to help absorb the algae and sink it to the bottom. Ozone treatment. This technique involves injecting ozone into the water to break down the harmful algae. And technological innovations. Researchers are continuing developing new technologies to monitor and control the future of red tide. Challenges that are happening. While these strategies show promise, there are still significant challenges to overcome. The cost of implementing these methods, the potential environmental impact, and the unpredictable nature of these red tide blooms are just a few of the obstacles. However, with ongoing research and collaboration between scientists, policymakers, and the communities, we hope to develop more effective and sustainable ways to mitigate the impacts of red tide. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this episode has shed some light on the complex issue of red tide. Stay tuned for more informative and engaging content.